Dwyane Wade say goodbye to Miami with a win.
Time flies. That was over 5 years ago. Dwyane Wade's final game in a Miami Heat uniform. He was inducted, of course, into the Basketball Hall of Fame last year. And this October, he will be the first player in franchise history to get a statue outside of Kaseya Center. And the team announced the unveiling will happen on October 27th. So what might that statue look like? So we started imagining, and we had some thoughts. We thought we'd do a little top-to-top Dwyane Wade statue-worthy moments here to give us some ideas. Why don't we start with some top body control?
These topics, I love them.
Look at this 360 layup though, like
the fake.
Oh, that was different.
Yeah. I mean, you could put that on I could see that in bronze, especially because he blew by Richard on it. And this one, iconic, right? I mean, Zach, look at that. Ooh.
That's if you fall down 7, get up 8, right?
See, there you go. And then you got the little Euro.
That was an aggressive Euro.
Past KG perk.
We had him turning in.
A little defense to offense here, Chene. First, you get the block, and then the heave, and somehow the make.
What he is known for, two-way, that's my ball, and just icing on the cake right there. Come on.
He snatched that. And then, final seconds here.
Oh
yeah.
Up in the air.
Sweet touch. And against the Bulls.
That's what you always want to do. That's like your dream.
Exactly. This was in 2009. And then some top connection. We're going to start in 2006. Remember this? We're catching the lob from White Chocolate.
Yup. The athleticism of predecessor to what we see right now.
This one, though, the famous picture.
Oh, here it comes.
I mean, that's
it. That's the one.
I know it was a lob, but like
that was the one.
It's the moment in time.
Speaking of lobs.
Yeah, really. Full court pass.
That's the corner of the backboard.
Yeah. And then what about this for a category? Top nasty. Nasty girl. You nasty. Poor OJ,
nasty
Mayo.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, this is rude. This is rude.
That's like bowling pins.
And this was also rude.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a bowling pin.
That is. Strike.
And then, Perk, we're going to just let you talk us through this final one.
Well, I mean, what you want me to say? I didn't think he was gonna dunk it. He spent off a surgery box and then snatched the screws out of the rim. I was caught under the basket. I couldn't say nothing.
Well, and then he did a little dance on the other side too.
The little cabbage patch, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, I got caught slipping.
Yeah.
I got caught slipping.
You know, lucky for you, Perk. I don't think that this is going to be the statue.
No, that's not going to be the statue.
I don't think it's going to be the statue, but you know, it could be. Based off those plays, Zach, do you have one that you think should be the statue?
Look, everyone's going to pick the pose with the lob in the air, but that's like half about LeBron, half about Dwyane Wade. I'm going to go standing on the scorer's table, pointing at the court. This is my house. This is Wade County. I'm going to go with that pose because Dwyane Wade did that better than anybody.
Yeah, I mean, he is the greatest player in Heat history with a resume like this. I mean, when you look at it, it makes sense why he would be the first person in franchise history to have a statue outside of the arena. He's the face of the franchise. He's going to be immortalized with their highest honor. When you're looking at a 3-time champion, a finals MVP, 13-time All-Star, the all-time leader in points, assists, steals, the scoring champ, a member of the 75th anniversary team, and a gold medalist. Woo! That's a whole lot of heat right there.
Hey.
The only thing missing, though, Chene, from his resume is a league MVP. Do you think that he is the greatest NBA player without an MVP on the mantle? Who else could be in that category?
There are some really good historical selections and candidates, but I always go through my vantage point as a millennial. Outside of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, he is the greatest shooting guard that I've seen with a combination of athleticism, skill set, and playing on both ends. Again, so he's number 3 right there on that list. He's the face of one of the most respected franchises in hoops history. So to me, that's a standard. And like, just to keep it simple, out of all places, you know, we started off talking about Akron, right? LeBron James came to D. Wade's house, to Wade County. He made the decision to tag team with him. And D. Wade made the unselfish decision to say, hey, we can make this all work. There was a lot of pressure there, and that's part of his, legacy. So yeah, D. Wade, he's the guy.
I like it. And you're wearing Heat red.
Oh, true.
D. Wade is a great choice, Janae. I can't argue too hard against it. But for me, I'm going with another guard. The logo, the late, great Jerry West, one of the all-time great players by any measure, any statistic, winning titles, finals appearances against those damn Celtics who beat him over and over again. The late, great Jerry West, who finished second in MVP, I think 3 or maybe even 4 times. He's going to get the nod here by just a little bit over guys like Dwyane Wade and Isaiah Thomas and John Stockton and a bunch of other great. But it's hard to win an MVP.
Well, y'all ready to start y'all weekend with this hot one? I'm going Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard Jordan. Some of the greatest playoff runs in the history of the game. Then broke up Happy Holmes. He then made one of the greatest players of all time tap out. And I'm talking about LeBron James, especially when Kawhi was in San Antonio. What he did, that finals run when he was in Toronto, helping them deliver their first championship in franchise history, Kawhi Leonard is the guy that I'm rolling with.
Yeah, I mean, all these are good. You could do Prime T-Mac, you could do Isaiah Thomas, you could do Elgin Baylor. Like, all of those would still fit. These are all great choices. Just like Zach, your Friday outfit has been absolutely exceptional. It is one of the best we've ever seen. And as Dave McMenamin chimed in on Twitter here, Zach's... it doesn't screams mind the gap to him. He says he'd still be happy to split an $800 bottle of Malbec with you, though. And we thought, just in case people
you're
can't
just
see,
lucky that I'm not like Richard Jefferson, opening him up the buttons.
I mean, I see it.
You won't get lost, Zach.
Mind the gap.
You won't get lost, Zach. You good.